Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, it's going to be quite a loaded video. There's going to be some good things, some really bad rotten things, which nobody wants to hear, but it's actually kind of funny and sad at the same time, so maybe stick around to hear that bit. If not, just fast forward to where, if I get it working right, I'll figure out how it works on YouTube to say the good news. So, let's begin with the bad, rotten, blah, 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 blah news. So, I'm just going to make this first a little bit short, sweet, and to the point. If you were laid off in March 2020 like I was, guess what? You got a $2,000 check right away. And it just so happens that check didn't get put into their system properly. So when you went to pour it in, you were still laid off. They were technically overpaying you. Who do you thank for that? Not the people you talk on the phone, the people above them. So that 2020, 2021 tax assessment where you had to potentially pay a bunch of it back, that's something completely different. So as of this year, you either get a letter in the mail or you get an email. And you have to be careful because some of those can be scams. So you be sure to call your local Services Canada office and say, hey, is this a legit email? Here's the web address. Or, hey, I got this letter. Is this all legit? Can I bring it in to verify? If they say yes or no to it, you know it's the right one or the wrong one. So essentially, that $2,000 check, you got to pay it back, whether you like it or not. Now, moving on to bad news. I got a bunch of tax money back this year. Woohoo! But guess what? Paying back the COVID CERB check thing we're not going to talk about no more. Plus, my next pay coming up to help equalize that off, to pay it all off completely. Good news. So before that bad stuff happened I just talked about, we're just going to leave it over there. Keep it away. Keep the negative energy away. I was on trainworld.com and model train stuff, checking out the prices on tracks, seeing what was on sale. And before I went and started putting track in the cart, I was checking out these train sales. Okay, model train stuff doesn't have much in stock right now, but Train World has a bunch of stuff coming in and stuff already still there. So I'm browsing through. I'm going, oh, I'm not going to mention names though, because I'll ruin the fun surprise. This company may not make that one for the next 5 or 6, 7 years. Let's just grab it, put it in the cart. Good deal. Really good deal. Now, let's just check this out with some track on. Oh, no, wait, there's this other one I was looking for at, too. One left in stock. It's more of a common one, but come another year or two. Let's just grab it, put it in the cart. And went to go to check. I'm going, wait. There was this one other locomotive. Maybe they got the one I'm looking for with the livery in stock. Nope. But I'm going, hey, there's this one with a nice bright color. Let's just grab it instead, put it in the cart. And now I have 3 locomotives to review. And one of them is from a company I've never heard of before until this last year. And I've been hearing great things about them. So there's that to look forward to as well. And that same day I was on eBay. Please don't judge me, folks. You know the train addiction stuff is pretty bad. I found one of these guys used. You can tell it's from UK. It's got the big Buckman UK branch line. I actually ended up saving money buying that. It's I've already tested it out. It's like brand new still. The box a little tattered, but the control itself and it came with everything. And I'm thinking, well, if I ordered from that shop over in Asia, I would have spent more than 250 Canadian. Overall, with exchange rate, shipping, and taxes, this was 200 Canadian, flat out. It would have been 145 Canadian if I'd have to spend the extra bit on shipping. But still, I now have a controller for those show layouts where I can run a shunter or whatever independently from the main train without having to switch between the locomotive on the one controller. Because Bachmann controllers, whatever you have your throttle last set to, that's what's going to happen to that locomotive when you go to bump it to change it. It reacts right away. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't know if you're having like a one locomotive or something. That's one thing, but run 2 independently, you need to get a second companion controller, which are very hard to find because they don't make them anymore. They're trying to just make all these new their wireless system there. I forget what it's called. But at any rate, I do have one little final piece of thing here. I am going to, hopefully this summer, and we'll be very professional with this, show you all how to make a portable 4x8 table that not only comes apart but folds away for easy transportation. And the reason why I say it comes in 2 parts is because, one, carrying a 4x8 on its own, even if you fold it up in half, it still weighs a fair bit. But if you have it cut into, I'm not going to spoil that bit, but if it cut in 2 anyway, it's going to be a lot lighter to move and position and store, right? So that'll be a fun thing to do. But I will spoil one thing. I'm not using 2x4s on this. I'm not using strapping like I did in my primary layout. This, like I said, it's going to be professionally done. I'm using pine. And it's not about how cost effective can you be. It's going to be of, here's how to make this, and here's what you're going to need kind of video. And it also gives me a reason to play, tabletop games and practice on myself, because the floor is really rough on the backside, especially when you get older. And before I forget, and I almost forgot about this, the Battle Box set from that Menoth set, I'm just about done it. I've just been busy these past 2 weeks with a bunch of other stuff in my life, and doing a VR project with a friend, so they kind of were on hold. I'm hoping to have them done soon, and set them on display, take a cool picture, and be like, here's a complete box set done with dollar store paints. But I want to get speed paints so bad, and they came out last month, the complete range. But again, another thing that'll have to wait because of all that bad stuff. So everyone, thanks for watching. Keep safe and keep warm till the rest of spring gets here. Bye-bye for now.